Welcome to Let's Play.
Hi, hello.
I got Diego here.
Justin.
I thought you were gonna say that. Oh, you can go back in here? Are there any... I've never tried going back into the castle.
I already love the art style in this game.
Yeah, so this is Cadence of Hyrule. It is a game that is very recently released. I love it. I already have a shovel.
If I had to make like a terrible anti-millennial think piece about this game so far, it'd be like, you know, are we encouraging our kids to break pottery? Are we teaching them proper respect for craftsmanship?
Truly, we are not. So as you can see, there's a thing along the bottom.
Oh, this is a rhythm game.
Yeah, that makes this a rhythm game. You see around me, there's this little grid that keeps bouncing back and forth, which is another signifier of the rhythm. Along the bottom, there's this sort of near Guitar Hero-esque bar that helps keep rhythm. So they're not moving at the moment. This moment that I move on this screen, they're all going to sort of leap into action, and every enemy has its own pattern.
Can we take a minute to appreciate the spider boys?
I love the spider boys. So right now I have kind of a... Actually, let me switch the weapon. So I have kind of a very powerful weapon.
Okay.
So let me just go for the dagger for the moment. Show more what it's like. I might have to look at latency in a moment. Make sure my...
So you can't do anything without essentially playing a rhythm game. It's your
Yeah.
movement and your attack.
Yeah, so I attack automatically by just moving the direction. So this is a game that is mostly exclusively the directional buttons. But you see now that this screen is clear of enemies, the music has gotten a bit lighter, and I can move around while still sort of on a grid. I don't have to be on beat.
You gotta work for your chill music.
Yeah.
I like that.
Remember what's in here? A puzzle that I don't think I can complete yet. Swapped characters. Oh, whoa!
You're
Cool.
a Link now.
Pay attention to those switches on the ground. Use them to swap to whichever character is best suited to your
The
character.
switch is in your hand.
That didn't work.
Do a little shield thingy. So that was.
Yeah. So you know, like Zelda's neutral B in Smash?
Yeah.
I think it's just that.
And you can
Cool,
trigger that
cool,
whenever you
cool,
want, or
cool.
that's also a rhythm thing. Like, is that like a grace period for if you screw up a rhythm?
Or like if I know that I'm about to be hit. I have not played as Link yet, so I don't know what... Oh, cool. What does it do for me? Using this will let you jump into the air, potentially avoiding enemy attacks. Try using it with down thrust. I don't know what down thrust is. But I have a thing now. Oops, no, I want to be Zelda.
This is the first ever Let's Play with a dog in it.
This is true. We have a very good puppy, just sort of half napping on the ground.
Yeah.
We'll see how long that
Like it's
lasts.
chilling.
So one of the reasons that I wanted to bring this game up is because this is an indie game. This is a sort of a mechanical sequel to Crypt of the Necrodancer, a highly acclaimed indie game from, I want to say, last year.
But does this have like the full cooperation of Nintendo?
Yes.
Like they're not gonna get sued to oblivion for
No,
using all
this
the...
is I'm doing so bad right now. This is an official Nintendo licensed game.
Have they been doing this kind of arrangement a lot, or is that
No,
their
this
first?
is I wouldn't say it's their first, but it is one of at least very few. So if you think of some other titles that have used, I think you can think of some more that have used Mario. I think they're a little more sort of not enthusiastic, but more willing to put Mario in stuff. But if you think of other things that Zelda titles have been in that aren't sort of from Nintendo, you have Hyrule Warriors, you have them sort of giving the license over to Capcom for a couple of games to make Minish Cap. And they did
those were Capcom games.
Yeah, and they did Four Swords, but those were still like, you know, with like essentially with Nintendo oversight. I can't speak super specifically to the development processes of those two, but also Capcom isn't particularly small, right?
I mean, there's a part of my brain that's always gonna think of Capcom as the Phoenix Wright people. They are the Phoenix Wright people, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yes, because Marvel vs. Capcom has Phoenix Wright.
Marvel vs. Capcom is the only fighting game I'm like weirdly competent at, and I haven't figured out why.
Oh, I'm doing so bad. God, the music just continues to get me consistently. Ugh, I got stuck in water. I got stuck in water again. So yeah, part of why sort of this has good conversation around it is I gotta go through the water.
And you had some sort of like bridge over the water that was troubling you.
So this because I took a hit. That's a shame. This is like a legit indie studio, and it got Zelda. Like this is a licensed Zelda game. That is super rare. Do I have a Rito feather? Jump into the air. No. Maybe. Let's see if this works. Oops. I made a mistake.
Anytime your character starts screaming at you.
No, that didn't work. But what I can do here is I can reassign bombs. See if I can make it through here, just on bomb power alone. I only got 2 more bombs. And let's put a bomb shoe here. Oh, oops. That ain't quite what I wanted to have happen. Let's see if I can do it here. No, stop it. Come back.
Is it like a little creature?
Bomb
Can you
shoes.
control that?
It'll just go forward. It looks like this has an interesting mechanic. It seems to be both timer and
Movement.
my movement. Or no, it's just my movement. So let me start from back here. Let's see if I can get this timing right. Yeah! Give me them rupees. A 200 rupee. I don't mind if I do. I do not mind having more bomb trees as well. Dope. Oh no, they're back! But I think that this is such a good game that helps showcase that it's good to have sort of a little bit looser grasp on licenses, because Nintendo is sort of famous for IP control on levels sort of only surpassed by Disney, versus something like you think of something like Sony, which
Oh, that's cool.
Oh no! Oh no!
Everything's slow now.
There we go. We're back. One of these days I'll be actually good at this game. Oh, I almost did it flawlessly. I almost did it flawlessly, and I could have opened the dang chest.
You're not at me playing Baba is you level of sheer incompetence yet. So.
I think that's because I've already played so much of this game and it came out like 2 days ago. I love all their little dances.
Do you ever just want to let them keep dancing? Do you feel morally conflicted about it?
No, because
They're
as
just
soon
trying
as
to
I
dance.
move, no, they are trying to attack me.
I don't think that's their primary aim.
Ah! You see how that one was sort of charging at me?
Yeah, but like, charging is
Nice.
relative.
Is it?
Wisdom.
Ooh. Chess has a timer. Uh-oh.
Oh
Now,
no.
is it like actual timer?
Yeah.
Or is it beat timer? It's a beat timer.
Get me anxious. No. The Spider Boys.
Literally in the last beat. Ugh. I'm so good at this game.
You took another little piece of heart.
So really, mostly what I wanted to do in this first episode is sort of introduce the idea of this, sort of bring the history to light. So Crypt of the Necrodancer was an indie game that had this same mechanic. I want to say the same mechanic. I haven't played it yet. It is one that sort of passed over me. But I think it's the same mechanic.
We're gonna get all these Necrodancer fans in the comments saying, actually.
There's this slight difference. And you know what? If there isn't already that comment, sure, give it to me. I like reading about mechanical differences. But if
I
there's...
have mechanical differences.
There we go. That's the episode title. I'll see y'all next week.
Wait, really? We're ending that? Someone will fuck it up like that. Are you just waiting for an episode title? Like, if I say a good episode title within the first, 3 seconds of recording,